La réduction des
Reducing the amount of residual waste is a major challenge for everyone living in Quebec. Domestic composting is an efficient way to reduce the content of our garbage bins by 40 to 60%. It's free, it doesn't pollute, and it has the advantage of transforming waste into a high-quality byproduct. It is called compost. In fact, composting is easy. First, you must choose a composter. Whether it's made of wood, plastic, and whatever its shape, a commercial composter will accelerate the composting process and discourage wildlife visitors. You can also make your own composter by using chicken wire and a few stakes. Next, place your composter where it will be easily accessible even during winter. Directly on the soil, not on the paved surface. If possible, in a partially shaded spot, and finally, in a well-drained area that is preferably sheltered from the wind. You need to know how to feed your composter. Feed it with green materials. Green materials consist mainly of fruit and vegetable residues, as well as grass clippings. Your composter will also need brown materials. Dead leaves are the best source of brown materials and, luckily, they are much abundant in Saint-Lazare. You can also put in your composter dry materials such as eggshells, coffee grounds and filters, unbleached paper, nutshells or fruit stones, and even pine needles. Dried plants, straw, hay, sawdust and wood chips, tea bags, natural fiber materials, and soil can also be added. More brown materials than green must be used. It's all a question of balance. Too much brown materials will slow down the decomposition process, while too much green materials will produce unpleasant odors. If decomposition does not occur the way it should, the compost pile is probably too dry, so add a little water to moisten it. Aerate the compost pile approximately once every 2 weeks. Never put products from animal origins such as meat, fat, bones, gristle, fish, seafood, shellfish, dairy products or oils in your compost bin. Naturally present insects, fungi and microorganisms are essential ingredients for the composting process because they gut down residues. This causes the materials to decompose and creates nutrient-rich compost. However, if there are small annoying fruit flies around your compost pile, simply add a little more brown material and cover the pile with newspaper. If materials such as fruit and vegetable scraps are still recognizable in your compost, or if it has a rotting odor, your compost is not ready yet. The compost is ready when it shows a dark-colored matter and has an earth-like texture, and also when it has a pleasant, humus-like smell. You can spread a layer of compost on your vegetable garden and flower beds, over your lawn before overseeding, or use it to enrich your soil.
Au fond,
It's as easy to put your compostable materials in a composter as it is to put them in a garbage bin. Just takes a bit of time getting used to it. By composting, you'll help reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
Bon compostage!